everybody. We are Soarin Scratchin. We are here live together, and we're getting a couple videos in. Hopefully, we'll be able to do this a little bit more often and get a few more in. We'll see where that goes.
Absolutely.
This is, well, actually, before we even get to there, we haven't introduced ourselves yet.
You're right.
And I forget who I am. I am the Eagle fan, I think.
It's true. That would make me Evil Chicken, I think.
We'll go with it.
Sure, why not? It's
Okay.
lovely to have you here with us.
Yes.
We have seen this band twice.
Yes,
live.
we have.
They are awesome. Highly recommend them.
We have met this band.
That's true. We have.
Yes.
They're phenomenal. Really
They
cool.
are phenomenal.
Really cool.
Very down to earth.
Yeah.
Very, they're definitely good people, and
They're grounded. They're family. It's a whole family affair.
yeah, it's a
really
family
cool.
affair. The parents were there as well. They seem also very grounded,
Yeah.
and I like that.
Me too.
I like that,
Me too.
and very talented as well. So we saw them in Philly
Mm-hmm.
at the TLA, and Plush opened for them in that particular show. Great show, fun show,
Very much so.
very talented. And then we saw them up at the Stone Pony
Yes,
in Asbury
indeed.
Park. A dive of a place, but it is historical for music within New Jersey.
Living history.
And
Living
yes,
history.
yes, it's a place that we've been to 3 times now,
Yeah.
and different type of experiences each time, but also interesting. It's one of those things that I do not strive to go back there since I've been there once, but I will do it. I will be very sore at the end of those shows because there are no seats. Although we need to find out about the outside stage. We haven't been to any of their outdoor concerts.
This is
yet.
true. This is true.
That might have seats that might be
We need to.
highly
Coveted.
yes.
Asbury Park's a really cool town too. You know.
Yeah.
It's come a long way, and it's really, it's just a cool place.
I like the arcade that's there.
Oh, that arcade is great. What is it? Pinball something? I forget.
Yeah, I forget what the name of the arcade is. It's over on the boardwalk, and it's nice in that you pay for a time frame.
Yeah.
You pay for how long you're going to be there. I think they had you could do an hour, you could do a half day, you could do a full day, that kind of thing. And then that's it. You're not paying for any of the games. Just the whole time that you're in there, all the games are free.
Yeah.
And they have so many classic games in there.
Oh, it's glorious.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of. We definitely need to go back. We will.
Yeah.
And,
Definitely.
Yeah. Last time we were there was Guy Fieri was signing bottles of, what was it, tequila?
Tequila. Yeah. I didn't realize that he's actually in that venture with Sammy Hagar.
Stop the press.
I
With
had
the Red Rocker himself.
I had no idea until I recently saw something about Sammy Hagar, and it mentioned that he is part of this company with this tequila, and they mentioned it's the same one that, along with this guy from the Food Network, and then they mentioned that it was Guy. So I was like, oh, that's cool.
Guy he's got a following. I mean,
oh yeah,
when we were there, it was
I
awesome.
was surprised when there were people dressed up like him that were
Yeah,
there.
yeah. They were people having a good time.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It was awesome.
This is not any diss on them whatsoever.
No. It was awesome. It's cool.
So this is a very new video.
Yes.
They have a new album that just came out
Nice.
last week, and get it. Check them out. If you get a chance to see them live, go see them live.
Oh yeah, they deliver.
They will be at the Barbecue this year. If you get a chance, go for it. Now, with that said, unfortunately, it's not quite like a few years back we went to the MMRBQ for the first time. And I think when we went there that year, there were some really good bands.
Oh, I think there's some good bands.
There's still
this
some.
time.
There's still some good bands here, but there's not bands that are like, oh, gotta see. There's The Warning and there's Hailstorm. Those two are on my gotta see list. The other bands that are there, I don't even remember who they are right now.
Offspring, they're the anchor band. That's the top bill.
That still baffles me how they are top bill.
My kids love Offspring, and I don't mind some Offspring. My problem is they're overplayed.
I don't even know that they're overplayed, because I don't even know that I could tell you their songs, because a lot of their early songs I remember hearing and be like, I'd listen to them a little bit here and there, but they would get real tiresome on me real quick, and they always seemed very gimmicky.
If we were going, they'd be the best band we've ever seen, I bet. That happens. It's happened a couple of times. We've been like,
I don't know.
I don't know if we want to see this band. And then it's like, holy crap, how did we miss them?
I don't know. I'm hoping maybe that will be the case, but
you know what? This is The Warning.
I am not holding my breath. We are here to see The Warning. New video called 6 Feet Deep.
Cool.
Let's go over to this other screen and let's get ready.
I was late. Oh, look at you! That was impressive.
Fur? Let's get ready for The Warning.
For real.
Let's get ready to see, hear, and watch. I guess that would also be the same as see. The Warning, 6 Feet Deep, new official video.
Nice.
Let's go. Oh, wait.
Oh.
We'd be like,
oh,
what are they, just mouthing everything? He is trying to like ruin the whole thing.
What can I say? It's the cables.
Yeah, it's easy to do. I'm sorry.
No, it's not you, babe. It's all good.
I tried using mine through Bluetooth.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, a lot of time I get like a delay.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm not a fan of Bluetooth. I use the same thing there where I use Bluetooth for my phone and everything seems okay, but I don't know because I'm not watching videos there. I'm just listening to music.
Gotcha.
But anyway.
Yes.
Enough about that. That's not why we're here.
Good girl.
And hi, Mia. Sorry.
That's Mia.
That is Mia, and she's yelling at us. I bet she wants in the bedroom over there, in which case the door is closed.
I was going to say, I think she wants us to watch The Warning, but maybe you're right.
Or that could be it, too.
You know her better than me.
She might want us to watch The Warning. I bet she would be a big fan. Let's go.
All right, that's cool. That was funny. That's great.
What if I'm selfish? Everyone else is. You're not a product of copy telling yourself this, but it's expected, cause you always come back over and over again. Lost your head, art of pretending, digging your grave, is that what you were intending? Lethal injection, yeah, you always come back over and over. Yeah, what you gonna say when you're talking on my name? 'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you on the ground. Got you figured out. Can't get it over now. 'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be
Okay, sorry. We'll go back just a little there.
Gotcha.
Realize we're probably getting about halfway through. Thoughts, sir?
I love it. I love it. I'm wondering. Well, in the movie, in the VHS movie we're watching, is this obviously them at a younger age? And I'm wondering this: is this the house they grew up in, or is it a set? Probably a set.
Probably a set. It might be made a little
But
to look like.
That being said, that's cool.
Now,
I like it.
I like.
Yes.
They did a good job of finding the younger.
Oh my gosh.
The younger versions of them, because they look a lot like pictures I've seen of them as kids. So that's very cool. So I definitely what I like about this group is you listen to this song right now,
Right.
and before you started hearing her singing, is there a point where you would have said, "Oh, this is the warning"?
Well, that guitar work is pretty good.
The guitar and the bass work at the beginning kind of has that feel,
Yeah.
but that still doesn't, like, if I heard this, I might maybe thought, okay, maybe this is a
Oh,
warning.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
But it's not, because there are some bands.
Right.
We may have talked about one recently. Dropkick? there are some bands
I see where you're
that
going.
you could hear the first 5-10 seconds of the song and immediately know, oh, that is that is AC/DC.
I see what you're saying.
That is Dropkick Murphys.
I love both these bands, by the way. But yeah, the warning, they change it up.
Yeah.
They change it up, and that's admirable. And I'm digging it.
Yeah.
I'm digging it. I think it's a cool concept as well. I hope they do some ghost busting, because busting makes me feel good.
This is a very nice album here for them. I've liked what I've heard so far from it. I still haven't heard the whole album. Yes, guilty. Have not listened to the whole album.
It came out last week, right?
Yeah. Well, I know there's a lot of people that because I am in or on the fan pages and stuff. A lot of people saying everything about all the different songs, and I'm liking what I'm hearing about a lot of the different songs.
Cool.
But I haven't heard all of the different songs.
I got you.
So I would still like to hear them. I haven't watched them or listened to them yet because I haven't decided on how much is going to be a reaction versus just me watching or listening.
Okay.
And there's another song that I did that I reacted to and also had Kay react to, which was cool. The video was very cool on that. The video was like they were doing Mexican Idol,
Oh, cool.
where the three of them were like the judges, and the people that were trying out were like, quote unquote, lookalikes for them.
Oh, wow.
So at the very end, they show like a, so-called concert with the three that they chose that looked like them. The one playing Danny being a guy with a mustache and long blonde hair.
Gotcha.
And it's cool seeing, they're kind of putting their own personality into this stuff now. I think this is really the first album that they've had come out since really all three of them are now, they're young ladies now. They're not kids.
True.
They're now all young ladies.
True.
And you can see the maturity level there. And
Oh, the
it's just-
musicianship. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, out there in YouTube land, you might have seen these ladies before, except they were, how old were they when that Metallica thing came out? They did Enter Sandman.
They were, I think the lead singer, Danny, I think she was 12. And
It's crazy. They were like one of these wonderkins that just get on there and they pick up their instruments and do yourself a favor, check them out, and then
definitely.
always, and what they do now, they're phenomenal. It's not a flash in the pan. The warning is the real deal.
Yes. Well, the bass player here, Alejandra, she, I think, was like 8 when they released that freaking video.
That's
That was
crazy.
insane to think about.
Yeah.
That they've been doing this now for 11 or 12 years.
Mm.
And I think she's only 19 now. So thinking that they're from like 19 to 23 ish, somewhere in that
Right,
range.
right.
I don't know if she's turned 20 yet. I know she's at least 19, and the singer I think is at least 23, maybe 22. I don't know the differences there, but anyway,
Sure.
thinking that they're that age, but they've been doing this for that long already, and they're still that age. And when you know there's people that don't get to this level.
Oh yeah, their entire careers.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just get the feeling the Warning's a long haul band. You know,
Yeah.
at least I hope that to be the case.
They're blowing up quite a bit now. It started with MTV. They played at the MTV Video Awards
Did they?
for like I guess it was like
I'm
the
shocked that
pre-show.
MTV is still around.
But, yeah, me too as well. But
What?
they did. I guess it's like they did like a pre-show with like different groups doing a small set.
Right, right.
And they had a small set with either 2 or 3 songs that they did. And after those videos came out,
yeah.
the YouTube channel that they have and whatnot, the subscriber base just started to skyrocket, and that
Cool.
was very cool. They just had this album come out last week. They were actually on one of the Jimmys.
Gotcha.
I forget which of the Jimmys it was, and they did a couple of songs there, and it's just been, they've been going like crazy. Now, some of their songs with this new album are very truthful, where they're writing about things that they're experiencing now. And the last song that I did the reaction to was called Burnout. And they've got different songs where they describe a lot of this stuff going on. And I've heard them talk where, yeah, some of that's what a lot of stuff that you don't necessarily hear or think about when you're seeing bands out there on the road and touring.
Right, right.
You think it's all, everything's wonderful. Wonderful, what a life. Until you look at the behind the scenes
Right.
and see just how rough some of that can be. I know there's going to be a lot of people out there, how rough can it be to be a rock star? Well,
No, this
I
has
bet
been
it
their
can
entire
be.
existence, you know? I mean, that's...
Yeah.
You know, that's... Sorry. It's
sorry.
Sponsored by water. Anyway.
Yes, that was bad timing for us
so-
both to do
yes,
at the same
exactly.
time.
Yes, for your viewing pleasure, watch these old men drink water.
Out of the corner of my eye, I saw you getting a drink,
Yeah,
and I thought, I'm kind of thirsty. That's a good idea. And then
So-
as we're drinking, I was like,
Yes.
it's kind of quiet now.
Yeah, sure. Keep watching. It's exciting stuff.
We could have done some mukbang with that, some ASMR.
Yeah, see, maybe next video.
There you go.
But
Or
anyway.
check out the OnlyFans if you want to find that.
Yeah, I can. What you're saying about the whole behind the scenes and they've been doing it for so many years, so I can dig that. But I hope they keep at it, and because they're amazing. They're great.
I have some more conversation about that. Let's finish that conversation after we watch the rest of this video.
I'm digging it.
Because I don't know how long that conversation is going to be, and people are going to be like, man, they paused for 25 minutes between.
All right, bring it on, Cletus.
Because we do have a habit of talking.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Let's go.
When you're talking on my name, 'cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. Got to figure it out. Can't get any over now, 'cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. We're all seeing black now. Need your maker and bow down. Ooh, but you pray till you got till you chewed up a smile. So what you gonna say when you're choking on my name. 'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. Got to figure out. Can't get any lower now. 'Cause it's over. 6 feet deep, I'll be seeing you underground. I'll be seeing you underground.
All right, that was cool.
Okay, I'm gonna let it finish. It was them all along.
All along. Wow. That's great. That was fun.
I'm gonna let the credits roll here a little bit. Let everybody get their just due.
That's fair. I think that's good.
With all of the effort that was put into this,
Very
it was
cool.
definitely worth it.
Very cool.
Let's go over here.
Fair enough. Never mind. Ah, timing.
Sorry.
Timing is everything.
So what did you think, sir?
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. I think they're a
Yeah,
viable band that's got a lot to say. I think they're going to go places.
Yeah, they very impressive, and I'm curious to see where things go with them, because also not knowing, as it being a family band, will there be a point where any one of them want to spread their wings beyond just being in the family band? Which, what I would think would be kind of cool is if they all also maybe, if one of them or more of them decide to have like a little side project outside of still being in the Warning, but then maybe a side project. I say that based on a lot of what I've seen with a lot of the European bands that I watch.
Okay. Is that a
Because
standard sort of thing that you've noticed?
there's a lot of bands where the different people in the bands also have their own other projects as well. Now, example of that would be Melissa Bonney of Ad Infinitum.
Ah, yes.
Also has an additional band which came about because of a bet that was made, apparently, which is very cool. And it is oh my god,
If she got enough subscribers, was it?
it was like enough views on
Enough views, yeah.
on a video that she did with another band. So it's her. It's basically a super group. It's her and people from like 3 other bands.
Voice of America. I mean, Atlantis, I think, was one of them, right?
No, you're thinking of Exit Eden, I think. So you're thinking on that.
Never
No,
mind.
this is. Why do I never remember the name of the other band? I hate myself for not thinking that.
It's all good.
It's a Pink Floyd song.
Oh.
But anyway, so like she's in multiple bands. There's Marco. When he was with Nightwish, he also had another band with his brother, and then he had a solo side project. You've got Floor, who's with Nightwish, has a solo side project. Briefly had another band / side project that she did as well.
Right.
It's just when I go through band to band to band, I see that a lot with a lot of those bands that I don't see really happening here in the States as much. There have been bands in the past that
Right.
we've seen that are like super groups where people from other bands kind of come together for it, but that didn't always seem to be in parallel with them also doing what they're doing with their regular bands.
Right.
That would tend to be like, oh, I'm taking a break from. Whereas a lot of these other ones, it's, oh, well, I'm doing this, and we just released an album. Doing this, we just released an album. And it's like, man, that is insane. So, it's something that I could see them doing. But I don't know. I don't know if they would go with that model versus going with what really happens
as long
here.
as they come back together. There's bands that in
Yeah.
the 70s and 80s that, they just thought, oh, it's just the band, and now we're going to go off and do our own projects. The band that immediately comes to mind for me is the Eagles. They didn't realize after Hotel California that they could do side projects and, hey, still come back together as a band. It wasn't until, the 2000s, the 2000 teens, where they got back together for the Hell Freezes Over tour. Right?
Should I tell them?
Uh-oh.
That was 94.
Oh,
That was 30 years ago, not 10.
Time.
Yeah. So
Zeit, get the black
that's
Stein,
what I
black
like about what I see with a lot of the bands over there, where there were early on when I didn't know about this. Like, I would see something, and I'd see somebody was in this other band, and I'd be
Right.
like, oh, is that an old band that they used to be in? Or my other concern is, wait, did they leave this other band? And it's like, oh no, they also do that. And it's one of those concepts you didn't think about, the fact that, hey, I mean, people work multiple jobs here. Why can't someone also be in multiple bands?
You're
like
not
that?
wrong. You're absolutely not wrong.
Generally, when that happens, there's like a primary, which would make sense. It's going to be the one that's paying your bills the most. So in this case, it would be the Warning, would be their thing, and then maybe do something on the side to go along with that. But I'm not saying that that's in the works or anything that has to be done. I'm just, it would be curious and interesting to see where that would go for them.
Gotcha.
Now, when we were talking about the whole burnout part,
Yeah.
and how much is involved, I really saw that with watching Tank the Tech, with his vlogs that he was doing when he was doing the European tour with Electric Callboy. Just seeing how much, like, okay, they were in the bus overnight, we got to the arena at 6 o'clock in the morning, and now here it is 7, he's already in there working on stuff that he'd be working on all day. They don't go on until 9 o'clock at night. So it's like a 18 to 20 hour day, and that would burn me out so quickly now. But seeing the people doing it and how much they love it, you still know, you can still tell as those videos are going on. You can kind of see as the tour is going on a little bit that you can sense a little that some of them are getting a little tired, a little antsy, but still they do it because they love it. And I would love to be in that scenario.
Being in a band, loving what you're doing, is that what you're suggesting?
Just the whole loving, what you do as a main job. I would love to be in that scenario, but it is what it is, right? So that was the Warning. That was 6 Feet Deep. See them, go see them, get their album.
Yeah.
They are worth it. You will not be sorry. They make good rock and roll.
Yes, they do. I couldn't agree more. Excellent stuff. Thank you.
So thank you guys for joining us. If you wouldn't mind, a like, comment, subscribe, click on that little bell if you want to know when we have more videos out. Hopefully we will start getting them out at a little faster pace.
This is
Hopefully
good. I think this is working.
We'll get some more stuff together, and we'll see what else we can do. And keep watching. I'm going to hopefully get out another Soarin Scratchin Unchained. I don't know why I'm telling you this now. I'm telling you this now like this is being said to you live. I want to get out another Soarin Scratchin Unchained either tonight or tomorrow. And
Look at you.
so that will be sometime in the past by the time you're seeing this, most likely. But keep an eye out on that channel. Go check us out. We do, at the moment, we do a lot of just Reddit stories on there.
They're fun, though.
We're looking at adding more. We will see as time goes by what we come up with. So, thank you guys for joining us.
Indeed.
Did I do the thing?
Be good to each other?
No, the other thing. The like and subscribe.
Yes.
I did.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Wow,
Like, comment,
that'll
and
show you
subscribe.
just how much my memory is that bad. I
But
forgot that I did that already. Thank you guys again, and be good to each other.
please,
Yes.
be good. Be kind and
Well.
not be kind to good. Just treat people good.
We
Be the
let's
change that you want to see in the world.
let's leave this world in better shape
Yeah, then we
for
found
our
it.
kids than we found it.
I like
Unfortunately, we might be the first generation that's not doing that, and that sucks.
that. Anyway,
But
thank you.
yes, thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Take care, everybody.
We're gonna go put our heads in the oven.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. Don't mean that.
Take care, everybody.
Much love. Mwah. See you soon.
Bye.